Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your average stacker again, and in this video I just wanted to have a chat really, what's been going on my mind, and also elaborate on the video that I just made a few days ago regarding how I got into silver and precious metals really, and I kind of didn't really elaborate of obviously I found precious metals last year and had a look at silver and mainly bullion products as you see here today. So that was in like July time last year, and since then I was just looking, not really browsing every day, but just like probably once a month looking, and then it hit about November time when I was like thinking of pulling the trigger of buying my first ounce of silver really, and with it being near Christmas time, I just delayed it, and with that, I didn't know the full story with Brexit and what would happen with VAT and that until after it happened, because of silly things like that. With things like that, silly me, I kind of seem to find out after it happens, so I kind of been too late to take advantage of that free VAT from Europe. Because if I knew that in last year, like say July time, and just went out and just bought my first ounce, I don't think I would have been stacking as heavily as I have been this year, and that got me thinking, because I haven't taken advantage of free VAT or VAT free silver, and that's because the Brexit, and we have to pay VAT on our silver now. So that got me thinking, like, if I was only buying silver on VAT free silver from Europe, that's like 20%. I don't know the prices back then, but I assume it was like 20% on top. You're saving 20% at least anyway from Europe, and I assume the prices from spot and premiums were like a lot cheaper than they were from UK bullion dealers. So right now, for example, I'm spending, say for this Britannia, £28. So spot prices say 18, premiums couple of pounds. Like let's say premiums were like about £3, and then VAT on top. Let's say that's 20% of £21, which is like about £4.20. So in reality, back then, would the price of being, if you was to buy from UK dealer, would be about £25 an ounce anyway, if you're paying VAT on it. I don't know. I don't know, because I didn't keep eye on prices when VAT free was about on Europe prices from Europe websites. So I don't really know the prices back then, but I know what I'm paying now for these. You can probably get these for about £27 for the cheapest. Probably actually with the dip this few days, you could probably get it a little bit cheaper, like £26.50, £27 from actual UK dealers. So that's not on the second-hand market or anything like that. It's just that from the UK dealers, you could get it at that price. And what I'm finding out is that on the second-hand market, these were a lot cheaper with because you can get VAT-free silver from Europe, but because now you can't. It seems like the second-hand market is also gone up in price, so it's only a few pounds cheaper, like probably £1 cheaper on the second-hand market, which is, let's say that's like $1.50, probably a little bit less of savings per ounce. So I don't know the prices when it was when we were in Europe, but right now prices, we have to pay VAT, and obviously I don't know the prices beforehand, but if I did and knew that situation was going to change like it has done this year with VAT added onto silver, I would have stacked and not brought loads of stuff last year. So that got me thinking in November time, and obviously November, December I didn't purchase because of Christmas and etc. Needed to buy presents and gifts and stuff like that. So I've spent a bit on that, and then in February time, this is when I really looked into silver, and then decided to purchase my first ounce, even though the prices were higher than I thought that I've been looking at previously last year. So I bought my first ounce in March this year, start of March, and it made me think, like, if I did purchase loads of silver VAT free last year, would I be still attractive to silver right now? Because a lot of stackers that were purchasing silver before Brexit, they were, getting like ounces for like £18, £19, £15 even per ounce, which is exceptional in these prices that we're struggling with right now. So yeah, it just made me think, like, if we were purchasing these at £15 an ounce, why would we pay, say, double that, £30 an ounce now? It just wouldn't make any sense. So I understand from experienced stackers or stackers before Brexit, understand why they wouldn't want to pay £30 an ounce at the moment. But because I wasn't in that game before Brexit, I'm kind of looking at it like, this is a savings account, and even when I say it's a savings account, is it really? I don't really know, because I'm buying this, and although I think I can get my money back for what I paid, that's the main aim of the game. But spot price can go down, as you see in the past few days. It's gone down, and you can get these. Well, I paid £28 for this one, and you can get this for 27. Gold is actually moving up. So a couple of weeks ago, I bought this, and then the price dropped, and you just think, oh, okay, I can't take advantage of the price drop, because you need a lot of money for gold. And with buying from the dip with silver, yes, you can buy it at the dip, but you still are going to be paying more today than you did last year. When you've taken advantage of VAT last year, would you still be buying right now, with silver? So I don't know, I'm just rambling on that at the moment, and yeah, just thinking out loud, because there's loads and loads of stackers moved to gold, it seems, and silver is not worthy enough in the UK. Not that's a bad choice of language there. Not, I don't mean not worthy, but like a different strategy to purchasing silver in the UK, because you can go gold really and just purchase gold. But silver to me is really tempting right now still, and I just wanted to say why is it so tempting, and it's just one of them. These things are actually quite affordable, if that makes any sense. Like £30, that's like a night out or something like that. Even like, because basically how I got into silver is like, I also looked at my spendings for last year. So as you know, with GDPR, you can request your data from certain websites and stuff, where you can get your reports to say how much you spent at a certain website, and you can analyse it throughout the year. And when I did that in February, I saw that I spent on loads and loads of junk, like cleaning products, headphones, games, board games, consoles, gaming pads, mouses, all sorts really, even food, even though we need food. I've just analysed all my spendings and that, and it kind of like added it all up, even like £10 here and there, it added all up. So none of that has happened this year, since March anyway, and it's kind of like I'm quite relieved, if anything, kind of like relieved that I found silver and gold, so I don't have to buy more junk if that makes any sense. So I know people say this is a fight against inflation and stuff like that, and savings account. I do understand that, but is it really a fighting with it's a store of value, I guess, but with inflation, if the price of silver went down, is that really a hedge against inflation? I mean, if I really think about it, it's like you paid £28 for this, which is like $35, and if silver went down and you come to sell this, to me you're losing money. So how is that a savings account? And it is and it is not, but how is that saving you from inflation when you're actually selling it for less, and prices and your value for your pounds and dollars are up, or down, let's say? How is that saving you from inflation when you're buying it at high and then selling it at low? So obviously I don't plan on selling any of this anytime soon, with the prices and etc. And I've no reason to at the moment to sell any of my silver or gold at the moment, but you never know. So sometimes I do think, if it's a fight, if it's like a hedge against inflation, how does that work? If that, it only works if it stays the same value and everything else goes up, like food, petrol and all that. But if this was to go down a little bit, how is that, hedging against inflation? I just don't really understand it at the moment. I know the principles and theory behind it, which is great on paper, but in real life, if I was to buy this, let's say Britannia at 27 next week, everything, prices are going up, silver prices are going down. How is that? How did that hedge me, or how did that fight against inflation? So I'm seeing all these articles that buy silver to hedge against inflation and stuff like that. I just don't see that angle of it at the moment. I get if all prices go up, including silver, but if you look at the charts and history, silver goes down. So is it really a fight against, a savings or hedge against inflation? I'm not too sure, but if someone can let me know, that'd be great, because I'm struggling to find out the answer, and if there is an actual answer, because how can there be an answer when prices go up and down, and you can't predict the future? Which is why I only buy what I like at the moment. But even still, when I go and buy silver, etc., like you see these pieces here, these are quick access silver, but my other silver, because I bought them and then just take them off to a vault and then just store it there and off site, and what's that really doing for me? That's not doing nothing, just sitting there, just it's not actually doing nothing, unless the prices go up and I come to sell, then it's doing me something, which I get in a few years time, maybe I'll understand, but now I'm just not understanding that. I just I'm just seeing it as I'm buying this instead of buying junk at the moment, if that makes any sense at all. So that's another reason why I like this, because it also fills me with joy, and so I can purchase stuff, because I like to purchase stuff, work hard and purchase stuff, and this is the stuff that I'm purchasing now. But who's to say this isn't junk? It could drop in price, it could go higher, but it doesn't really matter until you come to sell, really. And it could be junk because it just sits there. Like if I left it here, it just sits here, doesn't do nothing, but other stuff does. So that's just loads of me rambling on, and I appreciate everyone's comments and messages that I'm getting. It seems like I'm learning quite a lot when people are commenting, and hopefully you like my content still, and hopefully thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, bye.